Hey, it's me again from West Hills Studio. I wanted to do a little video about Jellycat Peanut authenticity. Jellycat authenticity is a whole animal of its own, and I'm still learning too, but I have learned some tips and tricks, and I think this might be helpful for somebody. So I thought I would make a video. So I only purchase from Jellycat, and then there's a few other retailers that sell Jellycat, and so that's where I purchase from. So a little while ago, I thought it might be a good experiment to purchase one that I thought was not authentic and see what I thought. So I have a real and a non-authentic, so you can see the difference. So this might be helpful for you. You know, of course, it depends if the seller is showing a picture of their exact item, which might be an important question to ask before you purchase. If there's a stock picture or something like that, sometimes it's a good idea just to ask a seller, hey, is this Jellycat authentic? And a lot of times that's a good place to start a conversation. There's a ton of information. I'll probably make a few videos, but for the peanut, this guy is real. I bought him directly from Jellycat. He's got beans in his butt. I can feel those. He's got his 2 tags. Hopefully you can see those. And then he has this little hang tag right here. Oh, there we go. I'm still learning how to use the camera. One side and the other side. Now, when I'm selling these, I don't normally put that little tag photo in my listing, and that's just because I don't want to promote Jellycat's numbers getting on the internet. I'm sure they still do, but for me, if you want to see that and you want to ask a question, I'll send you a photo of it through direct message on any platform. So the fake one that I bought, boom. So you can see right away his fur looks different. He doesn't have the little lump on top of his head. The eyes and the smile are different. There's no beans in his butt. The legs are fairly similar, although the fakie, his legs are a little bit bigger. And then let me show you his tags. The blue on his tag and the blue on his tag are a little different. This guy's a little bit lighter, the fakie. And then the second tag looks like this. And it still says, Amusable Peanut. And my other one, hopefully you can see this, says Amusables Peanut. So the real one says Amusables Peanut. So that's just a couple of tips and tricks. And then also with the Jellycat bags, this was the real bag that I got with my peanut. I bought this a little while ago, so it came with this bag. And then with the non-authentic, this bag. So you can see the difference. They're pretty minor, but the printing is a little different. This one, the stripes are a little closer on the background pattern, so you can't tell. And just as a note, lately, in the past few months when I've ordered directly from Jellycat on the website, this is the bag I've been getting. So I don't know if they've completely switched out of this bag. This is one that I've had for, I don't know, 6 months or so. And they're switching to this one, but that's just what I've noticed lately. So anyway, that's what I know. If you know anything else about Jellycat Peanut authenticity in specific, let me know. And I think it's a great conversation to have. Maybe you don't mind having a non-authentic, but for me and for a lot of people, it's important. And I guess the last thing I would say, if the price is too good to be true, it probably is, especially if you know it's an item that's always sold out, very hard to get, and it's cheaper than you would expect. That might be a good time to start asking some questions. So anyway, this is Leslie from West Hills Studio. Thank you for stopping by today.